Welcome to Java with me, Muhammad Maruf Najm. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to connect Java applications to databases of MySQL. Before explaining how to create a connection or how to connect your application to a database of MySQL, I go to the local server of my computer, which is on the local host. Here, I have created a database called Java Tutorials. Now, I want to create a connection to this database using Java. I have created a Java project called DBConnection here. Inside this project, I have created a package called app. And inside this package, I have created two Java classes, which are the DBConnection.java and the demo.java. Also, I have downloaded a jar file called MySQL Connector, which is essentially needed for applications of Java if you want to connect them to databases of MySQL. And also I have imported this jar file as an external library into this project. Inside the DBConnection.java, I have created a class called DBConnection. Using this class, we can create a connection to the database. First of all, I have created four constants, which are the name of the database, the username and password of the server, and the URL of the database. I mean, the address of the database to which we are going to connect the application. Also, I've written a method called connect here. Using this method, we can create a connection to the database. Whenever you want to connect your Java applications to databases of MySQL, the first thing that you need to specify is the JDBC driver, and you can specify it using this line of code. Also, if you want to connect to your application to a database in which you have Unicode data or UTF-8 data, you should create such a variable. When everything is done and you want to create the connection, you can call the getConnection method of the driver manager class. And this getConnection method takes three parameters. The first parameter is the URL of the database or the address of the database. The second parameter is the MySQL username, and the third parameter is the MySQL password. If there is a successful connection, then you can return this connection to the calling method of this method. Else, if there is an exception, you can handle the exception in different ways. Here, I have said it, if there is an exception, return null. Nothing else. Also, inside the demo.java, I have created a class called demo. And inside this class, first of all, I have created a connection reference. And I have initialized or created this connection object inside the body of the main method. If the application is connected to the database successfully, print the connected successfully message in the console. If there is no database connection, I mean if there was an error or exception or there was a server error, just print no database connection. If I run the project, we will see the result. Connected successfully. It means that there was a successful connection with a database. This way you can create connections between your Java applications and databases of MySQL. Thank you very much for having watched this tutorial. Please subscribe for our future tutorials.